In this video, we are going to be learning about basics of Tinkercad. So first of all, open your browser. I'm using here Chrome and input tinkercad.com in your URL, and the interface will open like this, and click on sign in. Then we have three ways to sign in. We will use Google, and then select one of your email IDs to sign in here. So I will go with this one. And then it will ask for a terms and condition agreement, so click on this checkbox and continue. And then the dashboard looks like this, and here I'm clicking cross, and let's go. So our dashboard looks like this. We have options like gallery, blog, learn, teach, etc., and your profile. And here we have different designs like code blocks, circuits to create Arduino type of electrical projects. We can use circuits, lessons where we can learn by learning simple type of structures to make in the beginning. Then we will proceed for another advanced type of structures. And here about support follow, this you can go on and on. So first of all, we will create a new design. And this is our main, what we can say, interface, where we are going to make every structure, every type of experimental physics implementation, where we will be using basic shapes, or we can say complicated structures, in the forward lectures. But at this moment I will give you introduction about all the features which are present on the screen. So start from the top of the left. So first of all, here you can see we have the basic option like the copy, paste, and then duplicate. We can also use Control D for this, and delete sign, and undo and redo. And here we have like a block, a cube, with which you can change the way you see, like you can change the perspective from this thing. And here we have 5 options like home, and this I can give you fit it all in view. This option I can say about this, just like you have placed the cube here. Now you want to get a close-up view of this, then you can click on this, and it will just go, and then it will point you out on the object. Now this plus sign is to zoom in, minus for zoom out, and it gives you a flat view, just like what we are seeing at this moment is a perspective view. But if you want to get the flat view, it means orthographic. Let me give you an example for this. Suppose we have a square and a circle here. The circle is positioned at this moment. Now we are panning this. Now what we can see here is square is much more than this circle, but the height for both is same. If you will go with this, it is also 20, it is also 20, but due to our perspective we can see that square is much bigger than the circle. But if you will go for orthographic, like it will give you a flat design, like it will give you the direction perspective in x and y direction. Without changing your perspective, it will show the equal value. So here you can see circle and the square, they are almost of the same size. Now as we have completed this thing, I will go on the right hand side. Here what you can see here in the options, import. If you want to import any file and then edit it later in this software, you can import from this thing. If you want to export, if what you have created you want to 3D print, or you can say you want to save it as a digital image, then you can use export. And send to, if you want to send it with other people, with other applications to manipulate or modify it in many ways, then you can use this thing. And the third is, now these 5 features. First is help. Control Shift H, it will show all the objects which are present here. And then it is group. Control G, this is ungroup. Now I will tell you how group works. So like this, I have attached with this one. So at this moment both are different entities, but if I select both of them and click Control G, then they will work as a single entity. Like you can move it, you can resize, You can make it bigger, you can delete, or you can do any, you can apply any feature by considering it as a single entity. And then we have align, we have ungroup, like same as group, you can select it and you can click on ungroup, then it will get ungroup. You can separate both of them here. Now the fifth option is for mirror. Suppose we have a cylinder and you want to make a mirror of this thing, then you will click on M, or you can also use mirror sign, then you can make it a difference. Like cylinder, we can't see any difference in this thing, but let me show a pyramid. Suppose we have pyramid and we will click on mirror, and by clicking on this it will get reflected on the x-axis perspective. So this was the application of this feature. And then on the right hand side we can see that we have two options, work plane and ruler. Work plane is this work plane on which you are going to make or create the structures or to implicate them in real physical environment. You can use work plane. The second option is ruler. Ruler is for this, like you will put it at one of the corners of this work plane, and then you can measure. Just like I am dragging this circle, and you can see the distance from the center from the reference plane. So this is the use of ruler. And then we have Tinkercad basic shapes, and it have much more options like text, numbers, simple characters, connectors, featured, all the skeletons. These all are the complicated structures which you can use when you will get habituated of using this type of software. So we will use some of the basic shape like text. Here in the input text you can change the text, like let me click here, alpha. So here we have alpha, we have selected solid, we can change the color from this thing. So this is the use alpha. Now on the bottom side you can see snap grid. If you have used AutoCAD or SolidWorks, you must have known about object snap. It's like you can move. If you want to move this thing, you can also move with the help of arrow keys, like right hand arrow, like left hand arrow. But when you click once, it will get displaced of the same amount which is shown in the snap grid. Like just like it is showing 1 mm, then it will move for 1 mm. What if we want it to move only for 0.5 mm? Then we will change the value to 0.5 or 0.25 mm as per requirement. Now when you will move, it will just move only 0.5 mm in left or in the right direction. You can also use scrolling button in your mouse, and if you want to change the plane, it means work plane, you want to move the work plane, then you can use the right click on your mouse and then drag it. But to move the work plane, like to drag the work plane, you can use middle button by clicking on the middle button. So if you want to delete something, click on delete. If you want to create a double structure, Control D, and then you can drag it out of it. Now the most important thing which you will use many times when at the time of creating this type of structures is when we click on any solid structure like this, we get two options, solid or whole. By solid it means a single entity which contains mass, contains volume. But when we talk of whole, it will get converted into a transparent object. Just like take for example, I am dragging this one, I am increasing the size of this thing, this cylinder, and then I will match this up with this. Now when we will group this both objects, a whole and a solid, we will get a structure like this. Like some of the solid of the cylinder got subtracted from it. So here what we can say is that whole is a feature which is used to subtract from a solid entity, and solid is a feature used at the time of like joining two things. It is a object containing mass and volume. And from this sign you can also lock it up. It is for help, and you can also bottom up, bottom down. And the other options are like this is for blocks. If you want to create it, it is a bricks, like what we can use. Leave it for later lectures, we'll talk it about. And you can also change the names of this, like if you want to say it as a alpha 1. So this was the basic of Tinkercad, and in the upcoming lectures we will try to create much more applications, much more structures, like complicated, starting from the basics like keychain, hammer saw, or what we can say a plier. We will design some of the things and then we will move further in this Tinkercad tutorial series. So till now, if you have any questions, please write it in the comments, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.